full house this afternoon. We've got an anticipated clash here. Welcome to Burgess Snow Field at Amherst Stadium, home of the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on another Conference USA team, the Jacksonville State Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So Jacksonville State's offense comes on the field first today. And Kirk, this running back is almost a throwback, a durable workhorse. They just count on him time after time.
And I think, Chris, the thing that I love about this guy is whether it's in the run game, obviously, to be able to bounce it outside, get those tough yards between the tackle, or his hands. They oftentimes will be able to throw the football to him and showcase what he can do out on the perimeter against any defense in the country. I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
A completion makes it second and short. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Back to throw again. This time it's complete. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator, quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line. He was able to find just enough space to pick up the first down and a new set of downs.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Wimsatt. Running out of time in the pocket. It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
That makes the score. Jacksonville State 7, Kennesaw State 0.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. We got a quarterback here, Kirk, who's just trying to find his way, but the coaches have said they trust him.
Well, I think that's a big part of what he's able to do, and the reason they're giving him a chance to go out there and be the quarterback is he knows this offense. He's able to get this offense in good spots. Avoid the negative play is critical today for this team to win. Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The completion makes it second down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. To throw, it's Odom. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Out the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. He's swarmed by the defense.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They test the middle but get stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Wimsatt. Nice grab. It's Baldwin. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
It's your line. Good enough for a first down.
Well, Kirk, Jacksonville State is in the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Jacksonville State 7, Kennesaw State 0.
They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Handoff heading left. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now, 2nd and 14. Second down, we're going to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. A quick spin move. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Hey, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. To throw, it's Odom. Sure hands, it's Moss.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass complete, and 2nd down now. Ball handed off. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Bullock. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Bullock. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Can he get there on the ground? Gets into space at the 50. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Odom. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left. He makes the grab. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Grab behind the line, it's Bullock. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? It's a quarterback keeper. He's brought down, but good for a first and goal at the 4. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
We got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. This will keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant a seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the...
They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. Back to throw. It's Odom. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And they'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now.
That makes the score. Jacksonville State 14, Kennesaw State 7.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the first and still going. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just 1 more play.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Dropping back, it's Wimsatt. Looking deep down the right side. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Jacksonville for an entertaining first half than you? And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Breaking tackles. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
And now they'll run it on the draw. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Back to throw. It's Odom. Makes a quick catch. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Extra point try coming now.
Is on for the extra point.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Jacksonville State offense again. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback keeps the football. Bites off a defender.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Here's the second down play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage. but especially against a receiver like that. Man, good luck. A big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's Wimsatt. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. The receiver grabs it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down and goal upcoming. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. And they jump on top here in the second half. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Takes the handoff. It's Bennett. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Well, Kirk, Jacksonville State is in the lead here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. To the air. It's Odom. Lets it fly to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback still with the football. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Bennett. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Play fake, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
1st down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Bullock. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Wallace. They bring him down after a short gain there.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Looking to pass. It's Odom. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They were across the 50, set up with a 1st down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Back to pass. It's Wimsatt. A deep shot to the right. Pass caught. Can he get in? The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They've taken the lead with time running down.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense could not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is up and good, leading by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Finds room at the 30. Slides to avoid the big hit. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Fires it to the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. We've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
To the air, it's Odom. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! And smart choice, he'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Looking for a receiver. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down. And now it's a 4th down.
Now time for one final play that obviously has to go into the end zone to see if they can tie it up.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.